Hi, this is Wendy from Knitters Brewing, and I'm going to show you how to do the B1 and B2 stitches on the Family Jewels sock. And these stitches are where you're going to add the bead to the front of your sock. So to do these two stitches, you're going to need your bead. You need to have a claw type stitch marker or a safety pin, will work fine too. And last, you need to have a thin piece of wire folded in half, or a piece of dental floss would work for this as well. For my wire, what I did was I just took some wire out of one of those twist ties and just stripped the paper off the outside of it. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start with B1, and that's where you add the bead to the sock. So the first thing you do when you come to the B1 note in the pattern is knit one stitch. Now take this loop that you just made and make it bigger, like that. Then take your wire or your dental floss through the loop. Just let the rest of your knitting hang, it'll be fine there. And now feed this wire through the inside of the bead. Normally we'd put beads on with crochet hooks, but this is such a long narrow hole that you can't really do it that way. Alright, so now you can just snug the bead down as far as it'll go. And then you can take the wire or the dental floss back out. And then you want to pull on the end of your yarn to make that loop be about the same size as the loops on your needle. And then to make sure it doesn't slip out while you're working, you're going to slip that stitch holder or safety pin through it. And I think my loop is still a little too big here, so I'm going to pull it down just a little bit more. There we go. Right. Now just let that whole bead unit hang to the front of your work and continue to knit the row like it says. And you will work several rows now with this bead hanging here like this. And the instructions will just tell you to skip the bead stitch, and that's what it means. Just let it hang like that as you work the several rows that are next. Okay, now it's time to do the second half of the bead, which is noted as B2 in the pattern. And this is where we're going to secure the bead onto the sock. So when you reach the B2 instructions in the pattern, what you're going to do is pull your bead up and slip this loop onto your left needle, just like all the other stitches. And take out your stitch marker or safety pin. And now you just knit that loop that was on top of your bead. And that's it. Your bead is now secured onto the face of your sock.